On reflashing the firmware. So let's just start showing you where that actually can be found on the website. So first on the website, you can go to support. We have it right down here, OrangeLink Firmware page. It's also available on the main OrangeLink product page. So if you go to the product itself, you can scroll down. There's quite a bit of scrolling here. We got it right here under firmware, OrangeLink Firmware download. Anyway, go to the download page. So here's the OrangeLink firmware. So we have two different versions of the OrangeLink. There's the OrangeLink Pro. It does, underneath the sticker, have a little screw hole there. And then the regular OrangeLink, as you can see, doesn't have the screw hole. So what we want to do is download the firmware. So you can download the latest firmware 3.2 right here. So that's the firmware. And we can just download it. Boom, I've got it. Not a big deal. So how do I actually apply that firmware? Well, you've got to have an app you get in the App Store called the NRF Connect app. You can see that over here in the corner. So the NRF Connect app allows you to reapply or apply new firmwares to the OrangeLink. You can go up firmwares, down firmwares. All of the ones that we have that are released are available on that site on the page. So to apply that, so download the NRF Connect app. I'm not going to show you how to do that from the App Store. You can do that yourself. And then obviously get it installed and it should be fine. First thing we need to do is actually disconnect the existing OrangeLink that I'm running in loop. So if we go in loop, we will pop over to the actual OrangeLink, and you can see here it is, it's enabled. You need to disable. You can see that's disabled. That's enabled, that's disabled. So you disable the orange. I also like to kill the app just because then I know it's really gone. So it's fully disconnected. Next thing you do is you're going to go into your NRF Connect app. And you may have a whole bunch of Bluetooth devices in your house. You can find it, if you scroll down through, you can see here it is called Orange Pro. You can also use this little filter widget here. It's a little funky sometimes on how it works, but you can type in the name Orange and then click Done, and it'll filter that crazy list to just essentially whatever's named Orange. So that's kind of helpful. Hit Connect. So it'll connect. You can see that it's connected now to the Orange Pro. You can look at all these nifty neato information points, but the big thing here is right next to disconnect, don't touch that, but is the little DFU. I don't know, it's so close to disconnect. I've many times hit the disconnect button. So just so you know, that's where it is, DFU. And then we're going to apply the version 3.2 OLP DFU zip. So you can see that's the one we just downloaded. So we're going to touch that. And the next thing we have to do is hit start. So you'll see your OrangeLink will probably turn orange and blink or whatever. It may disconnect like that, but then it reconnects automatically. It'll keep scrolling through, it'll continue the progress, and then boom, you get this really cool thing, and your OrangeLink will beep. Once you're done, it automatically disconnects from the device once it's done its flash firmware. You can kill this app, which is recommended again, kill the app, you don't need it anymore. Next thing you'll want to do is reboot your phone. I need to really press you on this. Reboot your phone, reboot your phone, reboot your phone. And once you've done that, your OrangeLink should show up inside of Loop. If not, reboot your phone again. The biggest issue is you need to clear out your Bluetooth cache. And typically rebooting your phone will do that. You can also toggle your Bluetooth on and off inside your settings. You can actually go ahead and do this. Help clear the cache of Bluetooth devices, and then it'll regenerate that cache of Bluetooth devices. All right, so that's the big thing. Once you've done that, you can now fire up your Loop app, or whatever you're using. It could be for UPS. Go back into your device, and you should see it there under Orange Pro, or whatever you have named it. And you'll see the firmware now reads firmware 3.2, and if it's a Pro, it's a hardware version 1.1. If it's a regular Orange, which you would have had to have downloaded a different version of the firmware for just the Orange, it'll be hardware 1.0. So that's it, and hopefully that answers any questions. And it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It's not too daunting a task, so give it a try. Thanks.